Hello everyone, and welcome to Let's Play Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 on Hardcore Mode. I'm your host, Colors Fade. In the previous episode, Henry and Hans traveled to Trotsky Castle to meet with the local lord, Otto von Berghoff. Unfortunately, they were rudely greeted upon their arrival, and the local chamberlain did not believe Hans' story when he informed him that he was of noble blood. Dejected, and stinking to high heaven, the pair tried to drown their sorrows at the local tavern, where they learned that von Berghoff would soon be leaving the castle to attend a wedding in Sameen. But before the two could hatch a plan to attend the wedding, Hans, ever the petulant lord, got himself into yet another altercation. The two were subsequently ushered to the stocks, where they spent the evening quarreling. When they were finally freed the next morning, Hans stormed off, leaving Henry to make his way by himself. The blacksmith says he has work for us, so let's see what kind of work it is.
Henry! You said you have some more interesting work for me. What would that be?
It's about those two idiot hands of mine, Venser and Franzi. They drove off with a cart full of goods towards Sameen, and they never came back.
Do you want me to find them?
Just so. But more importantly, I want to know where my cart ended up, and especially the cargo. Go to Sameen and find out what the bloody hell happened.
Those two hands of yours, Venser and Franzi, what can you tell me about them?
Can't tell you much. They're wandering laborers. I don't think they wanted to stay here with me for long, but these days I can use all the help I can get.
Were they suspicious in any way?
No, they worked hard. They ain't no slackers. And I can't say that about everyone.
Have you any idea which way they might have gone? I could have a look along the way. Maybe their cart broke down or something.
There's only one road to Sameen that can take a cart. It leads from Takov to Troskovitz, and then to the south. But I've got a bad feeling they got up to no good in Sameen.
All right. I'll get right on it then.
Go ahead. And if you find that pair of fools drunk, kick their asses for me.
Gladly. I'll kick some sobriety into them.
So we know what we have to do. We have to get down to Sameen and look for this cart, but we have some business we need to attend to before the thing. Look at the maypole.
That's a fine maypole.
That becomes part of a quest that takes place between this town and Zhelyov. These people have things out for each other. We're going to go talk to the innkeeper over there because he has something he wants us to do versus the people of Zhelyov. We also have to look for some more arrows because we just don't have enough. We have 4 ordinary arrows. This is going to be really hard to do. We need to get some of these rabbits. They're skitterers. Okay, boys.
What are you doing? Stop that!
I'm not stopping, pal. I need to eat. Since we have Hangry Henry, it's really important that we get as much food as we can. Poaching, it says all wild animals except for hares and wolves belong to the king. Their meat is therefore considered stolen. But there is a way to get around that, and it's simply if you can shoot something and the gamekeeper doesn't find you, and you can get the meat to a smoker or cook it really fast, then you'll be okay. There goes one. Shooting the bow in this game is way easier than it was in Kingdom Come Deliverance 1. Thank goodness. They changed the aim point a little bit, so it makes it easier. The thing about going and trying to get Pebbles right now is that by virtue of Pebbles getting saddled up, you are going to be involved in that quest to find the cart, whether you want to or not. And it's a timed quest. There aren't a lot of timed quests in the game, but there are a few, and that's one of them. So you absolutely have to deal with it. the minute it launches. So we want to be prepared before we go do anything over there. Well, there's a smoker up here in the back of someone's house. And we need to talk to the innkeeper.
You're having problems with the Jelievites?
Not just me, my friend. They're the biggest bastards around. They've been nothing but trouble for years. The winter before last, they piled snow in front of everyone's doors at night, so no one could get out of their house. And last year, they broke into my cellar and pissed in my beer barrel.
Gracious. I hope you got your aim back on them.
Not yet, no. But since you're here, I've got a plan you could help me out with. I'd pay you well. You can count on that.
What exactly would you like me to do?
Don't worry. I won't make you do any shoveling or pissing anything. But I'll tell you exactly what I have in mind, only after you promise to help me. I'd hate to reveal my plan, only for you to go off and tell the Jelievites right away.
All right. I'll help you.
Listen up then. Old Olbram, the owner of the biggest plot of land in Geliov, has this beautiful bull. White as snow he is, the finest animal far and wide. Obviously, he's very proud of it. Very protective too. Now you, will give his beautiful snow-white bull a nice new coat of paint. Olbram is going to lose his mind. Simple, right?
Painting a bull, eh? That sounds like fun.
Right. We just have to work out a few details. First, we have to get some paint. I don't reckon we'll be able to get any here in the village, but you can try and ask Bartoszek, the tailor in Trotskovitz. I hear he dyes his own fabric. And after that, we'll have to make sure the bull stays still while you're painting it. Try asking Radovan, the local blacksmith. I hear he can make some kind of sleeping potion. If you pour it in the bull's water trough, I'm sure it'll do the trick. But watch out. That beast is enormous. You'd better put at least 3 doses of the potion in there.
All right, then. Olbram's bull will be getting a new coat of paint.
Olbram's going to lose his mind. I can't wait. And remember, it's supposed to be a joke. If you get caught or something goes wrong, the whole thing will be ruined.
Right. So I need paint, sleeping potions, and to not get caught. What's new around here?
Vostatek. Lord von Beregov's huntsman is a regular here. He might have some work for you. He's got a cottage near Vidlak Pond. So if you know your way around the woods, you could go and offer him your help. I hope he hasn't started drinking somewhere else. He's my best customer. You could also stop by and see Old Mouth. He's the local storyteller. He could tell you all sorts of interesting things, but only if you bring him some liquor. Don't forget, I have some here to sell, if you want. And that's all I'd say.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper.
Let's see what you've got.
I really like the way they do this in this game. I don't think we have any alcohol for Old Mouth. We don't. Not yet. You come across it a lot in the world, so it's pretty easy to come by. There's no reason to buy it. But I like the way that they do, the way that they point you to quests by talking to people and hearing rumors like that. But then it doesn't show up anywhere in your game journal. So you have to be a regular person with a memory and remember.
Do they pour the beer on the table?
I'm gonna march through here because I think back here somewhere is the smoker. There it is. This will help preserve your meat. You definitely get a lot less meat from game with Hangry Henry. That is startling how much less meat you get. Wow. Okay. Henry, my friend, do you have books to read? You do. Oh, you got this. They're sketches. Okay, let's learn these. Farmer's horseshoes. And then there's also the work axe. See, if you have the components, you can make those things and sell them, but I think you're much better off just only saving your components for weapons. And of course, you can play dice and lose a lot of money doing that. Now, how late in the day is it? Because where we need to go is from Takov. Oh, and it says there's a new quest over here. Let's see if we can get that quest. I think that's going to be Old Mouth, though. And we need some alcohol for him. In order to have an easier time with this quest for the blacksmith and find his gentleman, we're going to want to get poison ready. Make some Bane potions. So that'll be the big deal is tomorrow morning, we'll wake up bright and shiny and go find us the components for that potion. Oh my gosh. We somnomulented all the way up to Trotsky Castle. That is hilarious. Oh my gosh, I love that so much. Yeah, it fires a lot more in the sequel here. Okay, well, we need to eat because we should have ate before dinner, but we didn't. Got bacon. That's worth 21. That's nice. Bread. Our smoked hare meat. Okay, Henry, you're at Trotsky Castle. Oh, we're here. Which side are we on? There's stuff we can do while we're here, actually. Sadly, I don't believe that this gentleman over here will sell us arrows. Even though it's the archery range. I think you have to just participate in some kind of contest, but we're not really interested in that. Weak Saver Schnapps. We'd have to steal that. He's on the floor. He's always snoozing. So what we want to do, I believe, is take these stairs up and not fall on our keister. And I can't remember if it's the archery range master or somebody else that will tell you about there being a treasure up here around the quarry somewhere. But eventually you'll find someone who will point you in this direction and you'll want to go explore. And naturally the ladders are a good hint.
What do we have here?
We have a cobweb
Bag of
and
silver.
549 groshens. So there we go. It's a nice... And we get a watermelon. It's a nice little start for us. So Henry has a little bit of coin that we could spend, which will be nice. It'll be really nice because if we fail in our ability to barter for Pebbles for free, then we will have to pay for her. We want to use this sword. It's better condition. We'll need to sharpen it. I just want to use a Savior Schnapps right here. Actually, we should have gone and used that. We should have gone and stole that one and used it, but that's okay. We'll save that for another time. There's a vagrant's hut. Anything back here we're supposed to know about? There's a vagrant. Mad Stone. Oh, he's the guy who'll tell you about there being money here. Right. Okay. We're going to leave him alone because he's kind of cranky. So, South of Castle Trotsky is Troskowitz, and there's the archery range. So we want to go down in this direction. And I think that's Takov over in that direction. So if I'm not mistaken, this is the way to go. We need to do some running to get Harry's stamina built up. Henry. I don't know why I'm always calling him Harry. I don't even like the name Harry. Henry I can deal with. But that's the brain for you. And of course, in the early game here, when you're walking a lot, you want to take the time to use your cobbler's kit to repair your items. How much does it take to repair our gloves? Oh, good. We'll want those gloves. Right now, we only have one outfit, but as we showed in the first episode, you have the ability now to have 3 outfits, which is fantastic. And you're going to want some silent leather gloves for your sneaky outfit. Another thing we need to find right away is a knife. Having a dagger equipped will allow you to perform stealth kills, and we're going to want to make a couple of them here in the early game. So we have money now. We'll be able to buy the components that we need for this, but before that happens, let's take a look at the map. We're in Troskowitz. Where we really want to go is over here. Okay, so there's a quest tipster over here. This is a little inn over in this direction. This is the town of Zelyov, and right about here is a thief camp. Looks like this. It's got a little red flag on it, and he's got some equipment for us. So we would like to go over there and take care of that thief and then come back. And maybe along the way we could hunt and find some things. Find some game and stuff. And then on the way back, we'll make all these potions, probably camp out here for the night, and then go down to Samin. So that's the plan, and always greet these
Cheers.
guys.
I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Now, these guys, I think, will sell arrows, but I've not been able to verify that. Carpenter.
Greetings. What do you need?
Arrows, my friend.
What do you have for sale?
He's got several different kinds of bows. That's nice. What are the stats on these bows? That one's a little bit stronger. The elm bow is very nice. Oh, that is very nice. And a village dogwood bow. That's got the strongest power, and we can actually wield it. And he's got a bunch of crude arrows. Take all his arrows. He's got a lockpick. You're going to want some of those. A marksman's kit, which will help repair your bow. He's got a bunch of dice. Wow, okay. And since we have this other sword, let's go sharpen it.
He may be a bit odd, but everything he says is true. The other day he told me to give the cows dark ale to drink.
What? You didn't actually do it, did you?
Laugh all you like, but if I told you they gave 3 times as much milk on
With our sword sharpened. Oh, look. Carts coming in town. I love this. I absolutely love that. It just makes the world feel more lived in. I've talked about this many times on other videos, but I really feel like the illusion of a world feeling lived in is one of the most important things you can do with a game like this.
Was willst du?
I'll have a look at the wares.
We're going to sell him some items. I'm going to sell him this other sword that we're not using. And then what does he have to buy? He's got more crude arrows. Oh, and he's got a dagger. We're going to buy all his crude arrows and his dagger. And we're going to buy a couple armorer's kits.
Das war ein gutes Geschäft. Auf Wiedersehen.
And then I think while we're here, we'll just buy the pieces we need. Because to make the Bane potion, you need wormwood, belladonna, and amida muscata. And we got a little bit of wormwood, and that's easy to find. So we just need the mushrooms.
Was darf's heute Morgen sein?
Show me your wares.
On the composition of alchemy, but it's 211. Later on, that won't be a problem. I generally don't haggle with people anymore in this game or the first game. You can spend a lot of time haggling if you want to. I don't really care to. All right, the Bane potion. We need some wormwood, the amida muscata, the belladonna, and our wormwood. We got some old wormwood here we'll use. So you want to take one wormwood, put it in there. It's going to go in for 2 turns. So since we have to kill 2 turns, we'll just lower the pot now. 2 belladonna's ground. Sometimes because this step can take a little longer than 2 turns when you have to throw 2 items in there, I'll throw 1 in and then I'll lower the pot. That's in, and you want to pull the bellows for 1 turn. So really it's like you want to pull on that like 5 times and then take it off. Then you want to drop your amida muscata in there. Sometimes it looks like the actual mushroom and sometimes it looks like this package. Not sure why that is. But we'll distill this. Strong Bane potion. So we'll make 2 more of those because we have 2 more mushrooms. And that'll give us 12 total, and it'll allow us to soak a lot of arrows in it. And the reason you really want to do this is because poison is so much more effective in this game than it was in the previous one. And it was fairly effective in the previous game. But it's super effective now. Guys will start staggering right away, and it's one of those ideal ways to deal with multiple groups of people. So if you're fighting 2 or more guys, you should be able to put an arrow in a couple of them to slow them down, and then you can back away, and the one person who's not poison is going to rush you. And especially when you have Master Strike, you can get him taken care of before the other guys catch up to you, and sometimes they'll just flat out die before they even reach you. So I always laugh when people talk about how difficult the combat can be in these games, and it's a lot like Dark Souls and Elden Ring. It's because they're not using all the tools available to them. If you just try to rush into a group of 4 guys, you're going to get destroyed, even 3 guys. And early in the game, 2 guys are going to destroy you. But if you're using all the tools at your disposal, you're using a bow and arrow, you're using poison, things will go really well for you. We got a perk point. So let's see what that perk is worth first before we make the last Bane potion. Player. What do we have for perks? We got, okay, so we got a perk point for stealth. Oh, and we forgot to buy a dagger, didn't we? 50% less noise when moving in the bushes. If an opponent defends against your attempt to stun or stealth kill them, they will suffer penalties to their stats. We definitely want that. And then survival. The quality of beds increases for the higher survival skill. I don't care about that. Flower power is nice. 30 fresh or dried herbs not spoiled in your inventory. Charisma will count as 2 more. Master Cook. If you cook, dry, or smoke an unspoiled ingredient or food after processing it, will have 100% condition. That's great. So if you got something that's, 40%, it's not spoiled quite yet, but it's going to be in another couple of minutes. You cook that, it goes back to 100. That's really going to help Henry out. And then alchemy. While brewing potions, your energy will slowly replenish and your nourishment will not decrease. Don't care about that. You can sell potions for 30% more. You can poison more arrows from a single dose of poison, and it will last on your weapon for more hits. I like that. We're going to take that. When brewing potions between midnight and dawn, you will work better. The whole process will be less susceptible to minor mistakes, and you'll more easily achieve a higher quality product. In addition, you have a +2 bonus to coercion, domination, and intimidation stats. I'm talking to commoners. And healing potions heal you 25% faster. Well, we definitely want poison specialist. That's going to be really handy here very soon. Did we buy a dagger? Yes, we did. So we have to equip that. Okay, cool. That'll help make the stealth kill against this thief we're going to go after, because he's going to have some stuff. We're definitely going to want to go get him, because not only will he have a few items that we can sell, he should have some armor and things that we can make use of. As you can see there, it looks like the mushroom. I don't know why sometimes it looks like the mushroom and sometimes it doesn't. I really wish I had an answer for that. And since we have some belladonna left over, I think the thing to do here is make some more Schnavier schnapps. Schnaviers. Saviors. I like to make a lot of this early in the game, because then you don't have to worry about saving anything and it just becomes really easy. That's another thing that people complain about in this game that kind of baffles me, that they complain about it, because it's so easy to deal with. I like to just have a horde of Savior schnapps on me, and then I can save whenever I want to. Plus, as I was saying in a prior episode, this game in particular, the sequel, does a lot better, giving you a lot more autosaves. Pretty much every time you get done speaking to somebody about a potential quest, it will autosave. So the only time I usually end up making a lot of saves is like right after you finish a battle and you acquire a bunch of loot. I'm like, I don't want to go through that again and do it worse. And that wraps it up for the alchemy session. Get a bunch of saves, and it started raining. Oh joy. On a miserable rainy day. It was nice when we got up. Weather effects in this game are fantastic, though. I love it when a game has nice weather effects baked into it, and you don't have to resort to a mod to have better weather. Oh, we went the wrong way. We needed to go down to the shrine. That was going to get us not where we wanted to go. These roads here that pass in these little canyons, in these little forested areas, that's often where you'll run into brigands and bandits. Are these guys friendly?
Nice place to rest when you're passing by in the summer.
They are. Oh, Martin.
Far and wide.
He's got a name.
Some nobles just resting under it, not for shade.
Sometimes they're bandits. Usually if they're bandits, they'll stand up from their camp and start yelling at you as you get close. We didn't ask the blacksmith about the sleeping potion before we left Takov, but that's okay. We're not going to get to this bowl quest right away. much more of the mind to go get our horse.
Good to see you.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
I think the bull is right over here in this building. And of course, shrines, great way to mark where you are. So there's Zelyov and there's the sharpening wheel. So at least there are ways like that to know where you're at. But what we need to do is head over here into this forest. We are unarmored, so we need every advantage here. And our advantage is going to be this. Strong Bane. We have 4 ordinary arrows. Okay. I think I'm also going to put some on my sword just in case. So you have to come down this path right about here and dive off. There's his camp down there. And sometimes, quite often, he has a dog with him, so... Oh. He's gonna crawl down in bed? Okay. We may be able to knife this guy. Banditos. He decided to go to sleep. Oh, he made it easy for us. Okay. Oh, he's got a knight's longsword. We can't use it yet because we're not strong enough. But this is the thing. He's got some stuff that we want. Stuff that we could sell. He's got moonshine, like we were saying. You'll get a chance to come across. He's got a book we can read. You'll get a chance to come across plenty of alcohol, so we can give that back to the mouth. He's got a lamb. It's worth something. He's got a copper jug. This is the best thing. He's got dried salami. That'll last forever. He's got a golden cup worth a whole lot. And then this copper jug you can't get a hold of for some reason. He's got a lot of stuff. He's got paintings in the rain going bad. But this is the stuff here. It's got wounding bolts. If we're going to use a crossbow, he's got a nice cuirass, mutton, another book. Some armorer's kit. That's great. I don't know what the wooden. Wait a minute. A wooden dog toy? Can we give that to Mutt when we find him? I've never done that before. I've never tried. Steal food. Well, he's dead now. It's not really stealing. Well, okay then. That's taken care of. Let's take a look at what kind of armor we got. We got a mail coif and a kettle hat. That's nice. A long gambeson and a worn gambeson. Let's see. That one's slightly worse. Okay. This, though, the smooth cuirass, blackened. It's dinged up, but so is all the rest of this stuff. That's great, though. So we can repair some of this. It's going to cost us to use these kits to repair it, but yeah, that cuirass is that's why we bought those kits, though. We knew this was going to be out in front of us. Well, aren't we spanky shiny brand new? That is awesome. Oh, great. So we now have some armor, which will make us more capable and be able to do this quest while we go get Pebbles. So what is this? Oh, it's a dog. That's the guy's dog, and it's just sitting there sniffing. Okay. Sometimes that dog is a real problem, but not that time. We want to head up this slope here. And kind of cross-country it. So this is a path here. There's a sheep herder always there. Further down the line there is a house that he's going to kind of warn you off about. But Sameen is in this direction. There's a big tree over there that's a very good landmark. And then there's the I guess, the manor residence of Sameen. The Lord of Sameen. And the town proper is further south. There's a sack by this tree. Oh, it's got a bunch of food in it. It's got some dried trout. And a quick finger potion. Oh, that's nice. It's got some stuff that's going bad, but that's okay. I've never been on this side of the pond before. I didn't see that. That was nice. There's a wheat shaver schnapps on the dock. And then there's a pond where we can actually clean ourselves. And one of the nice additions to this game that the first one did not have is you can have soap. And there are certain ponds where you can go scrub down, have a bath, and clean all of your clothing if you have soap, so you can get the blood stains off of any clothing you're not currently wearing. And one such pond is right down here by the road. That soap is not illegal. We don't have anything we really need to clean except ourselves, though. So now it's time to get Pebbles.
Blessings to you. Greetings. Same to you.
There's the saddler right there. You hang a left here and head east. There's a smokehouse right in there. This path will take you all the way to the stables. And you want to be prepared to do this quest for the blacksmith right at this point, because as soon as you get Pebbles, they're going to saddle him up at Lord Sameen's place, and that's going to trigger that quest to start, and it's going to trigger the timer.
Wait, that's my Pebbles. My girl. I thought they killed you down by that pond.
Greetings to you.
That grey horse you have grazing here is mine.
What do you mean, yours? I bought it fair and square. I admit, it was only for a few groschen from some suspicious lad who found it down by the Rock Tower Pond, but that horse is not branded, so it belongs to me now.
She's my horse. I rode in on her from Ratai, in the retinue that was attacked down by the pond.
Right. You happen to need a new horse, and this one just happens to be the one you already own. Does it have your brand? It does not, so you are out of luck.
Who sold her to you?
I told you already. Some young lad. He wasn't from here.
What did he look like? Where'd he go?
You're a bit hasty, eh? He had black hair and a big beard, and he looked like he'd been sleeping in the woods, and his breath smelled like hell, but I couldn't tell you where he was headed.
Look, it's just one horse. It's not that important, is it?
What do you mean, not important? I sell horses. It's how I make a living.
Ah, well, a horse here or there. What difference does it really make, eh?
It makes a difference to me, and to Lord Sameen as well.
Ah, well. Never mind, then. Fine. I'll buy her from you, then.
That's more like it.
That's a good price for Pebbles. Here are your groschen.
Good, good. I trust you'll be satisfied. I'll get the horse ready for you and teach you to call him over. It will take a bit of time.
What we probably should have done
to get some proper tack as well.
is make a fox speech potion before we came and talked to this guy. Usually I come get Pebbles much later. And there's your screen to tell you how to do all the different stuff with your horse.
So I says to him, "No, father, I haven't been fornicating. I've just been loving my neighbour."
Hey! You alright there, laddie?
Oh, you should have seen him. He went as red as a cardinal's hat. Aye. Hey, servant, bring some wine.
Me? I'm not a servant.
Oh, I know. Old Sameen is saving supplies for the wedding later. But you didn't need to bother your wee head about that.
Look, I'm not from here.
Oh. I didn't give a fuck what you pray. You speak our language, do you not?
Well, Yarko, seems to me this fella doesn't know how to behave toward his betters.
The old man's hired hands are lacking in manners. We'll soon fix that.
Didn't expect that, did you?
Cheeky wee shite. Didn't expect that, did you, you dung grubber? Stop fighting!
Come on, Yurko!
Fuck you! Here, won't you?
Cheeky wee shite.
You're the wee for a slap in the gob!
Rub his beak in the dirt!
You the wee fucker a slap.
Whack ya!
You're the wee fucker a slap in the gob!
These days, no one's ever
This is unbelievable! Stop beating him! Yeah, fuck that!
Come on, put him on his horse!
Didn't expect that, did you dung grubber?
Rub his beak! Fuck you! Bad luck!
Shame on you!
Here, won't get me!
Oh, you wee blasted! In the devil's name is fucking going on here?
What do you think's going on, Grandad? I'm teaching your people here how we do things.
Grandad?
Why, Grandad? An old captain like you probably still remember the flood.
True enough, Yurko. I am old. And I remember all sorts of things. Like you. When you were a little nipper running around here bare arse, with a ribbon in your hair, screaming out how you was Princess Sophie. Poor lad, hadn't a moment's peace from his big sisters.
What about that wine?
Who in God's name are you?
Henry. The Takoff blacksmith sent me. Radovan.
Blacksmith, eh? Then you'll have some explaining to do. Come along and never mind that fool Yurko. Young Samin's getting married, so we has to put up with his kin from Moravia.
We'll be needing a dozen geese. And I must tell Vashek to get 3 pigs ready for slaughter. And the carters will have to be sent to Yetchin to get at least a peck of poppy seed for cakes. And gingerbread spices. Oh, and wine, too. It's almost all gone, what we bought only last week.
Enter!
Sorry to intrude, sir. This is Henry, blacksmith Radovan's hand.
Oh, excellent. Dorothy, leave us now. Just make sure that there's plenty of everything so long as it doesn't cost too much.
But, sir...
Not another word! Leave us! So Radovan sent you alone. Who's going to unload it all? It's a whole cartload.
Yeah, Radovan sent me, sir, but not with the goods. The thing is, he's missing his cart, along with the carter in his hands.
What? But they never came here. Are you telling me they got lost?
I couldn't tell you what happened to them, sir, but it's my job to find them.
There are all sorts of vermin roaming the countryside.
Oh, no need to imagine the worst right off, gnarly. Anyway, I need the load from that cart, so saddle up your old nag and we'll ride out, Captain. I could do with a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to the eyeballs with counting geese and pies.
What about Henry here, sir?
Well, what about him?
We could use an extra pair of hands. You know how my shoulder's acting up. Yurko is shit-faced, and your son...
The older has work to do. All right, take Henry with you if you want. Just so long as he doesn't slow us down.
Thank you, sir. So, lad, you going with us? I hope you're happy about it.
Yeah. I'll be glad to help you.
Oh, you reckon we can't manage on our own?
No. That's not how I meant it.
Take it easy, son. I'm only yanking your pizzle. So, do you know what to do? Or have you got any more questions?
No, that's all. But we should get going.
That we should. But it's getting pretty late. We need daylight for a search like that. Come back in the morning and we'll set out. If you want, stay here. You'll get a bit of grub in the kitchen and you can sleep in the barn.
So we have a place to stay for the night, which is nice. And some grub, which is always good. And a chance to spend the rest of our day tracking down some game, maybe, or possibly looking for some other bandits. I like that. Because there's still plenty of daylight.
Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
God be with you.
And we have Pebbles. Well, I know where we can find some deer. We want to get ourselves a lot of food. Of course, we'd have to get it to a smoker very quickly, but... Pebbles! So nice to see.
The ugliest horse I've seen in my life.
Oh yes, they will. They will make all kinds of comments about your horse. Lucy, that sounds really sad, honey. Yeah, so you can bring it right back here. There's a smoker right here. So I think what we'll do is head out and try to find ourselves some game. And start putting some miles on Pebbles. So we should eat the lowest quality condition items first. Got some dried trout here. All right, Pebbles. A little north of here, there's a road that turns east. Over there by that grassy knoll in that direction is beyond into the forest. I think we can find some deer. Hunting spot. You have stumbled upon a place with a large amount of game. It'll be marked on the map as a hunting spot. That is exactly what we were hoping for. Oh, and there they go. They're running. Well, let's switch to a non-poisonous arrow, shall we? We don't want to waste poison arrows on game. Those are for people. Oh, and look. There's belladonna. Lots of it. Oh, wonderful. Well, this will be a productive afternoon for our harvesting skills. He ran, and he ran in that direction. Let's go see if he goes down. The nice thing when you have Mutt is that he'll be able to find these animals for you. He'll start barking. Oh, it looks like it did not die, and it's going to wander right back here. That's what we get for not having great bow and arrow skill. Oh, it died. It fell right over. Oh, that was awesome. That was cool. That's what happens. Oh, so nice. Perfect. Okay, my friend. We're not robbing. It's our own arrow. Three-row deer meats. Okay. I'd like to find some more belladonna while we're at it. Oh, this is what they do too in real life. They love to do this. Stop right behind the tree where you can't get a shot. You could try to shoot between that. There we go. Yeah, get a move. Oh, we missed like a dummy. There we go. There's quite a bit of belladonna in this hunting area. Wow. I had no idea there was this much here. Well, I think the thing to do is head back to Lord Samin's place. Oh, there's another deer right there. We're going to run him right over as we go by here. Henry has a book to read to kill some time, and then we'll be able to head out in the morning and go try to find the blacksmith's cart. Got to clean oneself after a hunting trip like that. And then over here, we'll take care of this bit of business. They got a smoker right here, so your raw deer meat will no longer be contraband after you smoke it. And Henry has a place to stay tonight. What we really want for Henry, though, is just some place to sit his keister and read a book for a while. So Henry's done a little reading. Now it's time to get some shut-eye, and we'll see if we somnambulant our way away from this place and where we might wind up. Henry, my man, is this yours? Yours is going to be the sleep and save one. Right there, buddy. And we have somnambulanted somewhere. Where are we? Are we in the town of Sameen?
God bless.
We can ask this guy.
Could you tell me where we are?
We're right there. Oh, we're in Takov. Oh, jeez. Okay. We're in Takov. Well, to get where we want to go, we need to head out here and go down south. Okay. Thank you, sir. Oh my gosh. We made it a long way. Well then, Pebbles. However, your whistling can also be heard by everyone around you, so it can also be used to lure enemies. Yes. Come here, my friend. We have work to do. We have miles to put on the road. So, if we want to get to the Lord Sameen in the morning so we can do this quest, we're going to have to make a little journey. And journeys are always fraught with peril. This looks suspicious. There's a bunch of people.
I really need to eat something.
Oh, you do, don't you? You're hungry. Poor Henry. Sorry I've been neglecting you, buddy. Oh, there's no pot to eat from there. Yeah, well, that's why we've been making all this food. There's a bunch of people on the road up here, though, and it begs the question, are they bandits or not? Who are these guys? They look a little sketchy. There's a guard. They must be guarding a merchant or something. Who are these guys? I've never seen this before. They're just guards. Okay. I was thinking if they were bandits, I was going to have to whip out the bow and arrow and start shooting them from behind. Trying to pick them off one by one. Because they have equipment. Perfect. These old boys are not up yet. Excellent. Then this is where we're going to leave it, folks. We're going to end this episode here, and on the next one we will go look for the blacksmith's cart with Gnarly and Lord Sameen. Folks, thanks for watching. You know the drill. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave your questions, comments down below. Thanks for hanging out with me. As always, happy gaming, everyone.